Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Today I wanted to do, I have a new goal, and that goal is to make a detailed step-by-step leveling guide for a very, very tanky endgame build. Now, I have one up here. I want to make an even tankier version of this. So, and I also want to do a step-by-step episode-based series. So I'm going to do that with a new character, and if you go onto this channel, the MMO Gaming Guy channel, you'll be able to search for Titan Warrior, and you'll see a detailed build guide on this one, which allows me to just clear tier 16 maps, no problem, tier 17 maps if you level them up. Very easy stuff, but I want to make it even better, so let's get into it. And if you want a more traditional approach, you can take the Titan Warrior class. Instead of what we're going to do is a Gemling Legionaire mercenary class, you can go that route. But we're gonna create a new character and go step by step, very detailed guides. Let's get right into it. Sort of, kind of here. We're gonna go standard, not hardcore. Does it actually highlight? Yeah, it does a little bit there. We're gonna say okay, and now let's figure out which one is the mercenary. Looks like this guy. Last time we picked this guy. This time, Legion mercenary.
Wanted in Orient,
One
you fled like a coward.
through
Every life has a price, and your crossbow has kept
standard mode. Yep, everything's good. What is this? Oh, it shows us what we can do. We're not going to be firing any projectiles though. We're not going to be doing this, oddly enough. We could, and that's the cool thing, is we could switch over the build to a ranged build, but we're not going to do it. We're going to be a melee legionnaire. Oh boy. Here we go. Very cool. And you can always skip ahead to, you know, if you know these parts, but I'm going to be explaining certain tips and tricks along the way. Let's get into this, and I'll show you what we do. The very first thing you're going to want to do to your mini-map and some buttons over here. And we'll explain that as we go. We're going to use mouse move. You could use WASD. I just love mouse move. It's just easy. We're going to go like that. It looks like we've got punch. We're going to change this to move only on left click, and we'll put punch there. Over here, we're going to go into options, escape, and then go into options and go into your interface and come down here. And when it's first starting, it's something like this. These three bars are something like this. They save and close. Oh, let's see. And you see all this stuff around here on the mini map? I want a nice clean effect. So we're going to go back into option. And we're going to say that way, and then this controls the transparency of the actual map. We're going to put it right about in the middle. On light maps, you're going to have to brighten this up, and on dark maps, you can reduce it. So we'll put it about right there. We'll say save, and then left click to find our way. Now we can push, I have it on tab where we can switch to the map goes here or up there. But that's a nice clean look, and then I can just kind of steer my way through here. Alright, anything else on here? Nope, I have A and S for my eels. I enabled the life numeric number over here under options, under user interface. I suggest taking a little bit of time and going through this, kind of setting up the things that you want to actually see on here. You want to show sockets, all kinds of things like that. I changed this to a larger cursor so you can see it, that kind of stuff. All right, let's do these things and we'll get through it all. And then I'll show you just the highlights of things, you know, things that are of importance. Chucks down the knife, left click the equipment, oh, left click it, and it looks like it's going to start us off with this basic bolt thing. And I'm going to want a crossbow shot in that. Let's put that over here on D. And we'll just X this out. Clear that spot. Cool. And if you right click, it doesn't allow, oh there. Right click brings up the detailed thing. And then as you get different weapons, let's say I put a different crossbow in here like this. You can look at this number and it'll show you, hey, is it better or worse in general? There's other issues, but just in general. We're going to be upgrading our lesser flasks, our life flasks quite often, as well as These are key to making the game a lot easier as you level up. Same thing here. Eventually we won't need mana, and won't need accuracy. Notice how our accuracy, let's see, where's our accuracy at? Crossbow looks, it doesn't show our accuracy on this. I don't see it there, but okay, we'll keep going. Let's go do our first fight. That's how we do it, okay. And if you're aiming also with this thing, let's say I want to aim right at this bush right here. See how it aims higher than that? So if you want to hit something, aim a little bit lower than its feet. Make sure you're shooting just below its feet, and then it'll hit it. Up here, it doesn't matter as much. It aims. See, look at that. And that gets worse as we get, you know, there's the aim. So you got to aim a little lower than what, and then there it's dead on. Dead on. Bad. Yeah, weird, huh? All right, let's keep going. We'll just toss whatever they give us on, auto-equip it. We'll keep going. All right, I'll see you at the next big boss fight. Cool. But we're going to be switching out of this anyways. Ooh, and all this right here is going to be really important for us, guys. Pick this up. Put it right over here. We're going to make ourselves way stronger just off of one of these. Pretty cool. All right, I'll see you in a bit. And I won't be using any of my gold or currency from my old, my other playthrough. So it'll be a fair playthrough. Once I get to town, I'll move all of my currency out of my stash tabs, and we'll just go with, like, you know, whatever drops. Cool. Oh, looks like they want us a fragmentation. If we right click, and then we're going to drag this over and put it here. And then this is a reload. So let's put reload on, I don't know. Let's put reload on Z for now. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be switching over anyways. Get rid of that. And then whatever this is. What is the skill here? It's a bunch of grenades. Where are they? Looks like fragmentation rounds. And, oh, and then I open up my inventory. Skill gems, you can press G or right click, and then it says left click to bind the skill. No, there we go. Down here, left click this. Oh, left click this too, it looks like. And then it says there. Oh, and you can drag it over. Nice. I just did it this way. Right click it or left click on here. Pretty cool. Let's keep going. Oh, and let's take a quick look at this. We'll right click here, and then here's the projectiles. This is the versus frozen. Looks like ammunition, but we don't need any of this. We're just getting over to a sword as soon as possible, or a mace as soon as possible. Oh, skill gem. G. Left click. Oh, they really want us to do it there. And then we'll get rid of it. And then we'll just say that. Nice. Oh, come on. They really want us to do it. Left click to bind a skill. They really want us to put it here and then change our ammo like that, I guess. Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. And here's a checkpoint. And we'll keep going. And then this thing's highlighting. This is our quest. And then if you click it, it'll bring it up and it'll show you on a map. And it just wants us to work our way over here. And it looks like there's a guy in the way that we have to fight. Very cool. Let's go do it. Nice. Aiming a little bit low. And I'm going to press S to, oh, we got another flask. Now this flask isn't any better, but we're just going to vendor it. We'll keep it and vendor it. And just blast through this guy. We'll keep going. Here's a nice shotgun approach. Yeah, it's definitely a slower reload, but it still works fine. I get a different approach to this. Oh, looks like we had a shield. We'll keep this shield. Keep it over here because we're actually gonna... we won't use it. We'll vendor it. Oh, here's the checkpoint. There should be a fight coming up here. Let's see if there is. Let's change ammo. Change ammo? Load fragmentation round. 1 second. So now right click does that, and then this is the basic bolt. And all I did was left click and put basic bolt on D. Let's see how that does. Nope. Oh, I reloaded it. Yeah, I like basic bolt. Oh, gotta push dodge. Spacebar. Take the map off. And he's stunned. There's a... Yeah, at the very top. See that little bar where... oh, we're gonna have to do... and if we die, it's okay. Let's load the other kind in. Let's go over here. There. Get out of the way of that thing. Ew. Get out of that. Come on, whoa. Easy stuff. Use our mana potion. Oh, he got me still. See if we can fight him up close. Like we can. I wanted to tank that. I don't know if that was a good idea, but we did. Nice. Got a level, and he's done. Done deal. Let's grab everything off the ground. We got a skill point to spend. We'll have to get rid of all of it, or take all this. We'll probably be using a lot of it, but we have to identify it too. Let's get into town and take care of the next step. Oh, we got it. Does it want us to spend the point beforehand? Like it does. But don't be overwhelmed at this. This is the skill tree. For instance, I had a warrior, and almost everything that I used was just in this area. Now, I could go outside of it. It was all in this area. So for us, we're going to go over here and use this same area, but we're going to work over there a little bit different way is all. Let's take a look at this. Now, the cool thing about the mercenary versus the starting location for the Gemling, we usually start here with the mercenary typical tank, but we're going to start here, and we already, no matter what, on this guy over here or over here, we have to get this set of nodes. So in essence, the only difference is just this little short difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 nodes we wouldn't normally take. We'd normally come up this way and work around in here. So we're just going to go this way. So out of the 2, because we're going to be using a sword, we don't need projectiles. Let's go this way. And that adds to our armor and our evasion. Very cool. And we'll click that. Enter town as the next quest. And this is now grayed out. Very cool. Let's get into town and do our work on this now. And you can use gold that you find off the ground to respec and change those points. So you're going to be changing those points quite often too during the campaign and even afterwards. There's a lot of respecking that goes on, and they made it cheaper too. Let's keep on going. Let's take it. This is a quest. I'll let you read all that stuff, and it gives our first uncut skill gem. Now, don't use it yet. Just set it over there, because we're going to use a specific thing. And then we'll accept this quest. And it wants us to a support gem, and it's going to give us a vendor thing. All right. So let's go take a look at our stash first. And what you would normally have is just 4 stash tabs that look kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that we're going to go the same route as if you wouldn't have any of those either. Out of the things to buy, because it's $30 right now, you have 30 points to spend, I would probably buy the gem tab just to clear this mess up. If they have a map tab, eventually the map tab, so I really wouldn't buy too many tabs, and then a premium tab if you want to sell things, and I'll explain those once we get to that point. For right now, maybe a gem tab. It's pretty cheap, and then I would wait for a weekend where they have a stash tab sale, so that you can get even more bang for your points, your 300 points. I have 650,000 gold, so 650,000. I'll just call it 650,000. So I won't ever spend. I have to have 650,000 as my minimum. And then I'm going to clean up my currency. I'm going to take all this out of here and move it into a different tab for now. And that way I can have a currency tab. You could buy that. I would suggest a currency tab. It just makes the game easier too. So currency tab and a gem tab once the sale happens on a weekend. And it should be happening maybe this coming weekend or the next. Very cool. All right, so I'll clean this up and I'll be right back. Also, to move things, you click it and then you left click. You can drag it like this, so you can move it around. Once you get a premium tab, you can right click on it and rename it. Like a gem tab is a premium, more premium tab. You can make it public. You can change the colors, all kinds of stuff like that. You can right click anywhere down here and it'll move it to the top of the list like this. If I just right click that, it moves it to the top of the list here. We'll move that back and I'm going to come up and rename these 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's what you would have at the beginning. And we have a gem tab. Cool. And these work. If you buy the currency tab here, you'll have it in PoE 1 and vice versa. I already had it from playing Path of Exile 1. So they just give me this for free. So I still have my 300 points to spend. I haven't spent them on anything yet. I'm waiting to see if they have a, PoE 2 specific tabs. And then I'll buy those. Cool. I'm going to make these look similar to the 4 tabs that you start out with. I'll make it brown and then check mark to save it. Right click. X4 we'll call it. And brown and save it. Also, if you want your items to automatically go in, if you do have these kind of stash, these bot stash tabs, you're going to go like, you can right click on it and then you're going to turn on this affinity. Meaning, if I have some currency and I'm on a different tab and I control left click, it'll get put in the correct tab. It won't put it in here. It'll put it in right back here. You can also do this if you have your 4 tabs and you don't want to spend anything yet. I could put a currency affinity here and say, put all the currency or all the delirium, or, all the gems in a thing. And you could make it auto sort that way for you to an extent, only on this number of things. So let's keep on going. I'm gonna dump all of this in here for now, and then we're gonna come back to it because I want to keep this stuff separate. Oh, they won't let us put that away. And I'm gonna empty this out to a different tab and then go from there. Okay, now it's fair. We have this here. Here's our X1. Let me take that stuff back. Here's our 4 tabs. There's a gem tab that we can use now, and this is completely blank, so we'll be even and fair. Nice. Every time you level up, this is gonna her inventory is gonna get changed. So we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna look and see if these are any better than our current one. And we don't have any gold yet, technically 650,000, so we can't buy these anyways. But that would be nicer to have. Increased amount recovered, 71 versus 50. So we're going to be upgrading this. Let's take a look at these items right here. Now, wisdom scrolls are going to be you can get them for 25 gold a piece, and then eventually you'll be able to ID things in bulk for free. But right now we're going to have to do this. Now here's the thing: if we were to just vendor this, let's say this staff, because we're not going to need this. Let's see how much she would give us. Buy, sell. Let's see, buy, sell. If I control left click, she'll give us 14 gold, and there should be a buyback now for 14 gold. If we do this, if we disenchant the item, it'll give us a transmute shard. These are going to be worth more to us than gold right now by far, because we're going to turn our transmutes. This is a transmute and augment shards into full orbs, and we're going to be using these to get really massive upgrades, better than anything we can get in the game. We're going to actually use the trade website. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Now that's what we get for this. If we were to identify it, let's see if we get anything else. If it's better to sell it identified. I'm figuring this out. So now it has one mod. If I hold down Alt, it has a suffix mod right there. Let's see if we can get anything else for that. Like 2? No, it's... So here's the thing. If you know you're not going to do it, just change it into a transmute shard. Don't waste your wisdom scroll and say accept. Gloves. Now these we might actually use. So this we're going to use. Actually, we won't use that yet either. Now this doesn't have... We can't disenchant this because it's a white item, whereas this is... The text on it is blue, meaning it's going to have 1 or 2 mods on there, modifications that are... So this we can just sell this way.
Finn makes fun of
We'll get our 3 gold.
For my collection. Thank you.
So these 2 items we actually want to identify. Let's do that. Hold down Shift. So I right click, hold down Shift, and I can identify more than 1 item at a time. Let's compare these 2. It's 15 armor, and then this has energy shield and accuracy. We're going to need some accuracy pretty soon. We're going to skip the fire resistance. So let's go with accuracy over that. We're going to put this shard right here. We're going to move that down there, and we're going to end up disenchanting this. Cool. That's fine. And let's keep going to the next thing. So at this vendor up here, he actually buys and sells all different kind of gear versus that more magic type gear. And if you happen to find a nice item like this, it's really, really nice. It's 400 gold. This would actually be a really, really powerful weapon because of the +2 to all melee skills. It's very rare to see that. We got really lucky there. But I'm going to show you how to get one of these without spending the gold on there, because you don't know, this is random, it might not be there for you, but that +2 to melee skills is really, really important. I'm gonna buy it and set it in my tab. That'll get us down to the 650,000 gold that we started with, and I'm going to show you why that's important in a second. So we're just going to set it in here for a second, and we'll probably like just throw it away, but I'll show you why. But I'm going to assume you won't find one of these. But this would be really, really powerful to have. Nice. All right, so now I think we're going to attempt... This is the thing. If you don't have an Orb of Augmentation, you won't be able to really buy anything yet. So we might have to wait until we get 2. And then just continue with the crossbow at this point. I don't want to use this skill gem. If I right-click... It's gonna show me all the skills for crossbow. I want to actually use skills for the mace down here. So it's just, I don't want to. These are going to be kind of hard to come by when you're first starting. So, and we'll have a way around it as well. But yeah, we're gonna save that for a second. So. Let's go to the trade site and find out if we can actually get something cool. Cool. So first off, you want to come to pathofexile2.com, the home, and click on trade. And then we're gonna. This is it might seem a bit overwhelming, but we're gonna look for. We're gonna come right down to here. You can always clear this out to make sure there's nothing in our area here, and we're gonna go like this. And I'll show you a way to organize your tabs so that you can pull this back up very quickly, and you're going to have a set of grouped tabs up here using this tab group, what do you call it? Tab group extension. So we'll come down here and we're going to say two-handed mace, and we're going to say any, and then over here we're going to type in the word, the symbol, the tilde key. It's on the top left corner of your keyboard, and you're going to type in 2, and then you can type in melee and skill. You could also type in skill melee, like that. And then we're going to choose it right here. Now we can put a minimum of the things. Now it goes for, I think, levels 1 to 10. You could have a maximum of 2 on here. We're just going to say, we're going to leave this blank for now. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to say the max level, I think we're going to say the max level requirement is 5. And then we're going to keep this way. So let's search the first time. It's probably going to show us exalted prices. Well, we don't have an exalt, but those are nice things. So if for some reason you have an exalt, there's a nice item. And then we're going to sort by the highest DPS. There's a 51 DPS for 5 exalts, but you're not going to have it 5 exalts at this point, but you might if you're re-rolling at a second time. So let's go back down here. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom, and we're going to change this to augmentations. We'll just say anything. We'll search again. Now it's 10 augments for a +2. Let's take a look and see if we could do transmutations. Search. 5 transmutes. So these are expensive things right now. What I want to do is, these are going to be my goals to get something like that. So you can see how ridiculously valuable this mod is on these items, on these two-handed items or whatever it is. This is very, very important. So I'm going to add, if I right click on this, I'm going to add this to a new tab group, and then I could say new group, two-handed maces. So I already have one of these up here, so we're just going to go like this. And to get this extension, go to your tab group extension, just search for it in Google Chrome, install it, and then you'll have this ability. See how I can have all these different tab groups open, and it's really, really nice. I can open up this one and minimize this, and I can label them. So eventually you're going to have one for your gloves, for your boots, all the different things right here. And it's a really nice way to organize and keep up to date. So this was 7 days ago. This person, we're going to search. This is only wants 3 transmutes. Let's see what I searched for with this. Minimum level 10. And let's take a look for the augments. Now you could make 2 different search tabs, one for augments and one for transmutes, and then just swap between them. Let's do that. 2 augments right here. 25 DPS. So we could either copy the whisper to them or direct whisper. Now it goes up to 5, 8 hours ago. We want this one. I pretty much don't look at anything else. I just look at this, I go, you know what? It's purchasable. You should have 2. As soon as I get my second augment, I'll get it very quickly. I'm just going to destroy it. So we're going to spend the 2 augments, and we'll just copy the whisper, and we'll go right back over to him. Now let's see if he actually responds. Paste. I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to get the 2 augments ready. We have the 1. So as soon as I get a second one, I'm just going to destroy it. I'm going to throw it on the ground. An augment. So 2 is what we're going to need. And then let's whisper this guy. Or let's do a who is. We're going to get rid of this @ sign and type who is. Who is that? Oh, he's a level. He's in a trial of the Sekima. So that's going to be he's going to be a bit in there. It's going to take him a bit of time. So let's whisper him again. We're going to enter. And trade after Isle if you want. That's like a 30-minute plus dungeon that he's doing that he can't really leave out of. Good luck in. There we go. Nice. So we can't really buy anything yet. That's okay, but we're going to save up our transmutes for the item. All right, let's keep going. Oh boy. I just clicked the quest thing. It wants us to travel here. Now notice we have, let's minimize these. This says that we're here in this area. That's a little indicator that we're here. We're heading to Clearfell. And we also have these skulls and these treasures to get along the way. If you see something with a plus sign, make sure to do that quest, that side quest, wherever it's located. This one is located in Clearfell. This one's located in Growlwood. Here's Clearfell, so we know that these 2 things are in here. Let's go do it. So for right now, it looks like we're going to be stuck with the crossbow for a little bit. Not long though. We'll get out of that pretty quickly here. We could, if we really wanted to, get one without the plus to your levels, but I wanted that on there, so let's keep going. All right. Oh, skill crafting. Oh, it wants us to do the skill crafting thing. Oh boy. Let's do this a second. So right click. I'm just going to take mace. I'm going to stick with whatever I have here, and we're going to go down to mace. And we're going to pick rolling slam. Incorrect weapon type. That's okay. I'm going to engrave it, and let's see if it... engrave it anyways. There's a warning. That's fine with me. So now we've done it. Now will it let us leave? Yep. Now the thing is, don't lose that. This thing, actually, can we just throw it down there? Incorrect weapon type. Okay. So we have our 2 augments. We have one that we got legit and one out of my stash tab that we're owing it, but we haven't spent it yet. There's a checkpoint, so we go back to it. And the firing works still. Nice. And we know that we have to aim a little bit lower. Cool. We'll keep going. And if you die, it's no big deal. You just start right back over there. We're not doing hardcore. Lesser flask. We'll see how much those vendor for. You're going to be vendoring. Nice. Easy stuff. All right. So just basically do this kind of stuff. Pick everything up, and we'll see you in a bit. As you kill things, this will get recharged. But if you're completely out, it's probably worth going over. Let's see if they've set checkpoints up. Also, I think you can teleport between checkpoints now, which is nice. You click it. There's no other checkpoints found, but if you just step in here and go to the well, you can always fill things right back up. There's the well. Pull back up, and we can go right back into the fight. And we just picked up these 2 things. Let's keep going. And these little circles, they're pop up and down on us. We got to make sure we're not in those when they cast. We're going to get this as a summoner. We're going to take them down, and then we'll take these tougher minions out. Nice. Minions can be actually pretty tough that they summon versus the actual summoner back there. Cool. There's our second checkpoint. Looks like we've got an abandoned stash here. And we're going to swap over to mace really soon here. Ooh, a skill gem. Very cool. Going to be using that in a second. Nice. And can we just hop right back into the... Oh, why is this... Wow, it doesn't use the same... Interesting, it doesn't use your same map setting. Travel to checkpoint. Very cool. I like it. A lot better than it was before. We used to have to walk there. If for some reason you can't find anything to buy, we're just going to swap right over to a greatsword like this. Not greatsword, a 2-handed mace for 48 gold. As soon as you get 48 gold, there should be a 2-handed mace option. Let's see. This one's expensive. Oh, it got rid of the... Oh, it replaced it. And that's one-handed. We don't need that. Anything cheaper? 48 gold. That would be nice if we had 126 gold, but we technically don't, so there we go. Now, we're going to take this, and we're going to move it to our second weapon spot, and then we're going to set up a weapon slot change. Maybe Z or Q. Let's do Q. So we're going to go into right-click on here. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to put this on our first weapon slot. Nice. And then we're going to have to set this up. So crossbow on the second one, we're going to clear that out. Basic bolt, clear that out. Load fragment, we'll clear that out. And then this one, we don't want mace strike on there. We want, let's see if it has it. Crossbow shot, load frag. Okay. So we'll do crossbow shot, and reload frag will be like, I don't know, Z. Z is fine. Reload. Is there a reload button? Load frags. There we go. And then, I don't know, E for the other one. Nice. Or no, that one. There we go. So now we have, not mace strike. Oh boy, sorry guys. We have two different weapons now. We have a long range, and then we have that. But we want to be able to switch between them smoothly. So let's go into our options, input, weapon swap. Let's find out where it is. I usually don't use weapon swap. Maybe we can do shift space for weapon swap. That would be nice. Where is it? Weapon swap. Shift space. Fine, why not? So now we have our club. Now we have our gun. Shift space. We have that. And that should change as well. Let's see. Oh. That should have... We'll put Mace Strike there. There. Ooh, we might be able to automatically do it too. We'll take a look at it. Not changing that. We'll fix that in a second, guys. Let's see if we can do it so that it automatically does it. We're going to use the right click on this. Now it's going to show us, we're going to go down to Mace. And we're going to pick, we already have Rolling Slam, don't we? Yep. So we're going to put Rolling Slam right there. And then let's take another Mace skill if we need it. I don't need any of these or the other ones. So let's just save this for a second. We'll hang on to this. So now let's see if we can set this up so that it works smoothly. Okay, I was thinking we needed two separate sets for our weapon swap. We don't need to manually weapon swap. We can just do Rolling Slam, and it'll do our Rolling Slam like this. Or we can press this, and it'll automatically switch over. We can reload, do all that kind of stuff, so we don't have to do two separate things. Eventually, we'll just get rid of this crossbow setup entirely. Scroll back in, scroll out. Nice. Now let's go take our first Rolling Slam thing. There we go. Got it going here. Put the map on so we can steer our way around. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Interface. Turn it down so it's just faint. So you guys, it's not as distracting to you guys. It's probably a little distracting. Let's go see if we can fight this again. Fight through our stuff in here. Gotta get used to this. Nice. Pretty nice. And we'll refresh. And oh, I walked right into it. That's okay. Resurrected the checkpoint. Should refill everything. And let's keep going. Yeah, I don't want to get used to this one. And you can steer it around too. You could do the first swing like this. Let's see. I'm holding left click when I steer this way, and then I come back like that. I'm holding where I'm steering. I click it. So we can hit in front, and then we can hit in back. Nice. Oh, let's spend our next point. And I think this might be a good point to... Not where at. Well, we'll see. We're going to go this, and we're going to take strength. Nice. Now we'll get a little stronger. It adds a little bit 10 health. And I think that's about it. Doesn't add any damage. And we'll keep going. Oh, there's the checkpoint. And let's get let's finish out this first zone. Might take long. Ooh. But if you die, it's okay. A free reset of your potions. But this is pretty easy to do. And we don't have any gear. We have the cheapest, bad, and worst stuff right now, but we're going to make it way easier. See if I can get used to Rolling Slam. And we'll keep going. The second hit, if it's a stunned creature, does 50% more damage. This is just easy to play. Here's a waypoint. So now we can portal back to town. Got it. Wait. Walk near it. We could portal right back to town, or you could use a checkpoint and go this way. Down in here is a tough guy. Let's go. I'm going to go show you. We're not going to fight him yet. We want to get a little stronger, like an upgrade of our item before we pull this off. But we could fight the things down in here. They'll give us more EXP and maybe some better gold drops and stuff like that. Nice. And I'm also going to turn off the, come on. Nice. Let's go back into here. I think I might have an item filter on, so let's find out. We'll go to none. Refresh. Save. There. So there's no filtering of items. Just does its regular thing. Nice. We're in a level 3 area and we'll keep going. Oh boy. Easy stuff. Way easier than the grenade thing, or the crossbow stuff. Just base tank it and crunch it down. Easy. And this is going to get even better. We'll keep going. Ooh, there's a good locker. This might have some good gear in it. Let's find out. And you can, if you dodge roll, you can dodge roll out of the second animation. I'll show you how to do that in a second. So go like this, and then you can get out of the second one, so you don't have to be locked into it. Oh, we got a crude bow. We'll probably just get rid of that, and we'll keep going. And what does this want us to do? Search the mud burrow. Now, if we bring up our map, we can go to the underground and see how this is underground, and here's the Devourer. This guy's really tough. I want to get an upgrade of gear before I fight him. So we'll keep going, maybe get another level, and come back from them. Ooh, we just got an orb of augmentation. Very cool, so now I can throw it on the ground, and now we're even. And now we have the 2 that you would technically start with as well. And we'll pick this up. There we go. And I just whispered somebody else for only 1 augment for a nice one too. Look at that. Really, really nice. Way better than ours. Let's do an who is on this guy. Click, whisper. Come on. Whisper. That doesn't quite do it. Titanhund. Who is? Let's go back to town. See if we can go back to town. Oh, we can just use this, or I have Shift X. Brings up auto portal back to town. And we might be able to just open up a trade window if he's here in Clearfell. See, where was he? Encampment. So he's here in the same area as us. But where is he? Is that him? No, no, no. Maybe he's in a different version of us. 1 second. Okay, he did want to trade. Can we go to him? There. See how if you click on that little swirl thing, it should portal you to him. And here he is. Let's see if he does the trade now. Normally, you wouldn't send the invite, but he might be new and didn't know about that. Then trade. Let's see if he has the weapon. Yep. Now, it looks like it might have a... We'll just accept. Thank you. And then whisper him. Thank you. Very cool. So for an augment, which is very easy to get, we just got a really cool item. So let's go take a look at it. We did our first trade. All I did was refresh the search page and it listed it. So can we use it? Looks like we can. Yep. Now let's take a look at, if we right click on here, look, this rolling slam. Remember this thing? 12 damage. That's all it does. Now 23. We just doubled our damage from that item. Very, very nice. So we did our first trade. We're in our first area. We're going to clean this up. Let's see. Tattered. If you hold down shift, you can compare them. I'll take the higher energy shield. Energy shield is right here. That's this extra little buffer. If it goes away, it takes 4 seconds to start regenning itself normally. So we'll take that. We'll vendor this, vendor that, vendor this, and vendor that. We'll put this over here.
Hello.
Buy, sell. Oh, and you can do alt left click on her and it brings up the vendor screen, this screen. Let's go left click, control left, and you can buy back if you accidentally sell something to her that you want back. We didn't get very much gold. We're at less than 184. In fact, let's buy something to get rid of that, and we'll just throw it on the ground.
May it keep you alive.
Destroy it. There. Now we're at that. Is there something cheap for 88? Yes. Now I know that just to keep it fair, we're at 650, and if I'm anything over 650, I can spend. Nice. So now we have our first rare item which doubled our damage. Let's go back in here and test it out. It'll be fun. And then I'm going to show you in the next videos how to buy even better gear, and we're going to get really, really strong to make it so we can just one-shot everything. Now, if you didn't have this weapon and we're going to go fight that guy down there, it would be tough. It would be really tough. Let's go to the waypoint this way. Go in here, and we'll use the waypoint. Now, if you want, you could actually reset this entire zone by holding control and left click, and you could reset it and fight more, get more loot, and maybe get a little bit of a level to make it a little bit easier on you, that kind of thing. But let's see this. We'll pull this up, and then we can go right over here to the clear felt, just like that. And there's the checkpoint, or we could use the checkpoint to go there, and then hop back into the mud burrow. I don't think there's a waypoint in here, but there is a checkpoint. But I haven't found the other one. So let's go see if we can actually do this first boss. Oh boy, this is doubtful. We'll see. And let's see our new weapon here. Ugh, gotta get used to rolling slam. I don't use it too much. I'll show you what we're gonna be using soon. Leather vest, evasion. See the energy shield on the left, building back up. And a scroll of wisdom, we'll take that. Very cool. What about these guys? So I hold the left click down to steer around still. That way if I want, I can just go bam, bam. You know, it's just really nice. See how much easier that is? It's amazing. Bracers, are these better? Hold down shift. Accuracy now. Well, if we right click, let's take a look at our accuracy on this. Does it show it here? Rolling slam. Maybe on the first one, does it show accuracy? There it is. We're at 100. Now, if I take this off, 80. We're still okay. So technically, this would be this isn't helping us at all, really. It gives us a little energy shield. But eventually, as you level up, your accuracy dips off, and then you need more and more accuracy to keep up. So we're going to go a different route. Let's see, energy shield, that's fine too. Let's keep going. But we're going to make it so we don't even care about accuracy. We're going to make it so that we don't have to worry about it at all. All right. Ooh, I'll take that blue locker. That's going to have some amazing stuff in it, right? Gold, 1 gold. Oh, but I'll take the scroll of wisdom. Very cool. I usually keep the scrolls right over here. On a warrior, a titan, you get this extra satchel that you can carry stuff around in. Actually, kind of quality of life is nice with it. Really is. I think they should do it for all classes just by default. It is that nice. All right, let's go find the boss. The checkpoint. Does that mean the boss is probably the boss? I want to get one more level just to have a little bit more health. Oh, that looks like the boss. Yeah, that's the vile nest. So let's get the one more level here. Nice. And we're going to spend that point. Oh, let's finish these guys out. I'm holding left click. You can get the map off of the screen like that. A cleaner interface here. We're going to spend the next point and strength. And we're only going to buy strength armor, strength-based armor. We're not going to buy anything that requires dex or intelligence for a while. We'll go from there. It just makes things easier. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Well, we've got a ability to retry it here, so let's see if we can actually fight this. And I'm just gonna face tank them down. Hopefully, there's the heal. I would love a better heal than this. Use another one. Roll over here. Roll over there. Roll over here. Roll over there. Guess we can hit him. Nice. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, heal. Nice, we got our guy behind us. Oh, healed up, come on. Heal up again. Nope. We'll get this fight, though. No problem. I think we can win this fight now. Let's try it again. Would have been nice to get it on the first try. That weapon. This it? This him? Yes, it is. Here we go. Oh, chunk. Oh, I don't like that he left. Come on. We get the stun bar on him. Pull over here. Nice. We stunned him right before he got that big hit there. Now we're getting some big chunky damage on him. Whoa, get out of the red thing. Oh, there we go. We'll get those helper guys. Yep, we hit our thing. Come on. Oh, get out of that. Spin out of that. Jump over here. Come on, hit him one time. One more time. Where is he? Come on. Very nice, guys. All because we spent our one augment on a nicer weapon that doubled our damage. Let's go like this. First boss down. Weapon. Oh, and we got an exalted orb. We can get a really nice item for this. Really nice item. So we're going to be able to do that too. Very cool, guys. Very cool. Let's go back to town. I think we can go back to town now. Does it say that? Yep. And he's going to give us a reward. Very cool. I wonder, does this... Yeah, we don't need to do anything else in here. Let's just go right back to town and see what he wants to give us for a reward. And we got an exalt. Very cool. I think they're dropping more and more loot, or currency too, than the first playthrough. They adjusted it. You're going to get more exalts. An exalt is going to be... We're going to be able to choose a very nice weapon here. Let's see what Renly wants to give us. Support gem, very cool. So now we're gonna be even in better shape. Oh boy. Maybe the next video I should show you about the support gems. And then we're gonna identify some of this stuff because we're probably gonna use it. Not this, but we'll probably use this. That's 29 armor. That's huge. And some int. We'll take a little bit. That's fine. Just to show you what the armor does. We're at 10. We were taking big any kind of physical hits. We were taking a lot. Now watch this. Now it reduces it by the smaller hits. It reduces it by 21%. That's a big thing. We've got a new flask here possibility. So let's ID that. Increased recovery rate. We'll take that because it's flat out better than this. We can't use a two-hander with a shield yet. Eventually we will be able to. So we're gonna just vendor. Oh, and an uncut skill gem. We have all of this still? Wow. So let's go over to her.
Sorry.
We're gonna disenchant this item because it's a magical item, and then we're gonna sell the rest of this. 3 gold, 3 gold, 5 gold. Wow, we're at 169 gold that we can spend.
Stay safe.
Let's go see if we can buy anything cool off of here. If it had +2, that would be nice. None of that stuff. Any kind of magical item, magic or rare. Anything? Maybe with movement speed would be great. Any movement speed? Fire cold. We only have 169. Look at that. That's expensive. Any movement speed? No. Some mana, that'd be cool. Extra mana, we're at that. So some extra mana would be nice. Let's get that one for now.
That's a good one.
We'll just throw that on there for now. Easy peasy. We get maximum life. I'll take that too. Thought it said mana. Maybe that was mana. Yep, and this is life. I'll take the life over the mana. That's fine. All right. In the next episode, I'm going to show you about the support gems. We're going to spend, in the next episode, we're going to spend the exalted orb. We're going to get a really, really nice weapon. Like a really, really, it opens up a wide range of things. These are cheap. These are far more rare. And then there's stuff after that. But this is a really, don't use this to add a modifier. You're going to get a perfect weapon in trade for this. So we'll go from there in the next episode. I hope this helps you guys. You can always skip ahead if you're, if you know this kind of stuff or whatever the case may be. But I'm showing this for the new people that are new to Path of Exile 2 or 1. A lot of this is the same. Oh, and because we swapped our potion, we gotta hit the well. Very cool. Complete the quest, and it looks like we gotta fight this guy, and he gives us a permanent reward there. There's a lot to do yet. We'll do that in the next episode. So I hope this has helped you guys. It made it so that just by doing that, for one augment, we were able to really make that fight a lot easier. So let's keep going from here, and we'll have a good time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Very cool.